Sup, boners? It's Molly. Molly and Pop-Tarts again. Pop-Tarts, say hello.
Good day, governor.
Alright. Yeah, still going with this fucking shit, are we? I get it, I'm from a different
You
country.
can make fun of my southern accent all you
Hey,
want.
y'all!
There you go.
Um, okay, so we're not gonna do religion, because I only have 18 minutes of gameplay, and there's too much to talk about religion.
Agreed.
There's too much to talk about, and as people pointed out, we were basically just focusing on Christianity.
Yeah, well,
I'm not going
just
to
like,
say that we might not visit it again at some
yeah,
point.
any good writer writes about what he knows.
Hmm.
And I get that goes for speaking about things too. So I was just speaking from experience mainly.
That's why Pop Tarts writes about being alone all the time.
I wish I was alone a lot more.
Yeah, I can imagine. Anyway, so what we're going to discuss today is the tried and tested method of COD.
The
Excuse
fish.
me, I'm sorry. I just had to take a sip of water. COD and what we think of the current state of fishing, and whether there's any we like to throw back. I'd like to throw a fish in Vondahar's face, if I'm honest with you.
Oh my god, that guy just sold his soul for Twitter followers, I think.
Yeah. Nah, I
Uh,
don't know. At least Bowling never responded.
yeah, and I respect Bowling for not bowing down to anyone like Van Hart obviously did with all the MLG crowd.
Hmm.
It was just, but in the past week or two, he's had a kind of a falling out with the MLG people. It's been really nice seeing that.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I've never followed him on Twitter because I'm not that interested in what he says.
yeah, he doesn't have much constructive to say, to be honest.
Oh, I can imagine not. Bon Voyage is the highlight of his life, probably.
Hmm.
Anyway, so as they're watching Black Ops 2 gameplay, let's discuss Black Ops 2 first. I know that you're not a big fan of it, to say the least.
Correct.
What is it that you dislike?
I don't like the great blah blah blah. Put
No
it
one does.
best.
Oh,
He,
sorry.
he put it best in saying this game is so schizophrenic, and it's like from round to round, match to match.
Yeah.
It's like the game with its connection, algorithm, lag compensation, hit detection, all that stuff kind of rolled together, and all is just a shit sandwich. And it it affects me. I mean, there will be like one round do well, second round same people, and just the gun is just saying, "Hey, I'm not going to kill anyone now." And I know a lot of people say, "Well, I'm awesome, and I don't have any of these problems." Well,
Well,
bullshit.
I don't have AIDS, but it exists.
Yeah, I see live streams of people, and I watch videos of people. I see like, and these MLG guys that like, and I tweeted about this last week about Optic. When they go to LAN tournaments, they win a lot, but
Hmm.
when they play online, they can't even qualify for the finals of tournaments. And it's like, okay, these guys just don't know how to play when they're sitting in their house, or is it the connection? Is it the game? And there are obvious connection problems ever since Black Ops 1 came out.
So I don't think Black Ops 1 had that many connection issues. It just seemed like it because
Because
Modern
Modern
Warfare
Warfare
2 was
2 was,
perfect in
oh my
terms of
god,
coping.
Modern Warfare 2 on a 3 bar feels like host in the last 3 games. That's how good Modern Warfare 2 was.
Well,
And oddly enough, Modern Warfare 2 was the last COD that didn't have theater mode.
we'll get to Modern Warfare 2 in a minute.
Yeah.
Um, but I wouldn't mind the lag. I mean, I would mind it, obviously. I wouldn't mind it so much if the game didn't lie to me about it. If it didn't say 4 bars
Mm-hmm.
So they've obviously just greatly reduced the requirements for what the game calls a full bar.
Yeah, and those studies are out there. There's a YouTuber. His name is Oven Baked Muffin. It's terrible, terrible name. And the guy, actually he has a worse voice than me. He's a terrible commentator. He's really good at the game,
What
but
I
he
like
made
is that he sounds like he's trying to seduce you.
yes,
Sorry
a
for
very
the
creepy
voice.
uncle seduction is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And but he put out a video on Black Ops 2 and one on Modern Warfare 3 that are the most in-depth breakdowns of connection problems. And it's I look at those videos and the guy hit the nail on the head. And I'm like, I want to go to Vandahar's house and just put this video in his face. That's the thing that ticks me off more than anything is the fact that the only person who has ever said anything about connection in the last 3 Call of Duty games was Josh Olin in Black Ops 1 when he told people to check your router settings.
Yeah.
And that's someone
Yeah.
bitch was looking for a job about 5 months later. But for them to just completely not address it whatsoever, it just is irritating.
Well, I think then they would be making some kind of admission that they messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know why they've put these things in the game.
It'd be an admission of screwing up, and it would also be, hey, this is something we need to look into to fix, because I don't think it's something they can fix at this point. This is something that's going to take more. That's what I kind of disagree with Oven Baked Muffin saying that all this is a copy paste away from being a great game. I think that the issues run much deeper than that.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's any way to save the connection. I, I don't think that's something a patch can really fix.
Mm-mm.
As far as I can tell, it didn't really with Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, and that was terrible because it made host shitty to where, I mean, no one had a good experience.
Hmm.
But Bob and I went back last week to play Modern Warfare 3 just to see what it was like, and that game feels so much better than Black Ops 2. The hit
Really?
detect, yeah, it really does. I mean,
I wonder if it's in people's head, because I cannot imagine going back to play Modern Warfare 3, because I hated that game. I thought it was terrible.
I guess with fewer people online and Bob or myself were host each time, that probably had a lot to do with it. But
I really hated that game.
actually, what was disappointing was we got into more heated domination battles in Modern Warfare 3 with no one playing it than we have probably in a whole week of playing Black Ops 2, where the other team will fight for B flag the first 10 seconds of the game. If they don't get it, they'll either back out right there or they'll turn it into team deathmatch the rest of the time.
Set in the back. Yeah. I have noticed a lot more target finders in Ground War in Black
Mm,
Ops 2 than in the 6v6 anyway.
yeah, target finder. Oh my gosh.
They could not have made it easier. Okay, target finder is very obnoxious.
Hmm.
The sniping does not get easier. Because snipers now have 2 ways to kill you in one shot. They
Hmm.
can either panic knife you or panic no scope you. You know, when you
Yeah.
run into them and you try and react, but they just pull the trigger as quick as they can and you're down.
Yeah. Now I think snipers should be viable weapons because remember when Black Ops 1 came out, the sniper rifle was the worst weapon that had ever been put in any Call of Duty game. I mean,
Mm.
you could not aim down scope, hard scope, and kill what you were aiming at. It just had all this random stuff. Now they improved it along the way,
Well, I think
but
that's why they've made it as good as they did, because so many trick shotters,
mhm.
MLG snipers and stuff complained about Black Ops 1 sniper, that because they wanted to make them so happy this time, because
Yeah.
let's face it, whether we like it or not, they do make up a very big
Oh yeah. Oh,
percentage of the players playing.
Von Hart totally bowed down to MLGers and YouTubers. He just completely. And another thing that shows that is all the score streaks, all the requirements for each score streak was way higher than it is now. In like a week before the game came out, they just lowered everything because they were afraid no one's going to get to a score streak. And
That's sad.
yeah, it's like he just chicken shitted out right at the end, and oh,
But on the plus side, they did introduce Pick 10, which I think is amazing.
I love Big Ten also.
I don't know
And
who said it the other day. Someone said they'd have really liked it if the score streaks were in there too. Like you could pick a wild card that would take up a spot, and then you could pick an extra score streak. That would be amazing.
yeah, I'm glad that they kind of got outside the box a little bit instead of doing the copy paste and we'll put in these weapons and just polish it here and there you go. But
There are some big positives about it.
yeah, Pick 10, of course.
Flak Jacket, as much as I hate it when it stops one of my explosives.
Ghost, they completely solved the Ghost.
Yeah,
And that was the biggest problem in Black Ops 1. And now you don't feel like a bitch when you put it on. At least I don't.
No, I've never complained about someone with Ghost killing me because I know they're moving.
But the fact that you have 2 perks in tier 3 that are completely, utterly worthless, dead silence and awareness.
I don't think I've wasted an unlocked token on them yet.
And I'll see people with it on, they'll kill me, and I'll see their layout, and they've got dead silence on. I'm like, what are you doing? Now I feel really bad because you've got a wasted perk on. But the sound in this game is terrible, and that's the other thing you notice when you go back and you play the Infinity Ward games. It's, oh my god, I can hear things.
I put Modern Warfare 2 in the other day and was greatly confused by what I was hearing.
It's like I hear too much.
No joke. I would hear someone running and I'd be like, oh, that's me. No, it's an enemy. I genuinely got confused by it.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna move on to Modern Warfare 2, which I know is missing a couple of games. But when I went back to it, I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was a lot slower.
I think, I went back and played it some too, and I got a nuke. I was so happy. There's nuke tubing lobby, and I nuked them. I was like, just suck on it. I think the players have a lot to do with the speed of the game. Me and Bob went back to Modern Warfare 3, and we found a lot of players were really sound whoring a lot. They put on sit rep, and they were just crouch walking everywhere. And that's going to slow a game down big time.
See, I saw Modern Warfare 3, I think, after like 3 months, and never wanted to play it again, so I didn't deal with the sit rep patch.
Yeah, it was, I don't know why they did that, but they made it incredibly overpowered. And
so you could just sit there and listen to people across the map?
Yeah, you could just crouch walk around and you can hear everything. And that's what people did. They just kind of picked their corner of the map to kind of crouch walk back and forth and wait till they heard somebody get behind something. Oh, Black Ops 2 head glitches. God damn it. So I throw that in there.
Well, only in Tryout Land is everything eye height.
Yeah. I don't get that. Oh, why would you do that? Because I'm talking about slowing down a game.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I did have an idea for a video one time where I was just going to run from spawn to the first head glitching spot, so probably about 10 meters, and just aim down sight the whole time. Not move or nothing. Yeah. Then I realized that I'd be spawned behind, so that didn't work out. Okay, Modern Warfare 2, I'm over it. I'm really over that game.
Oh, I'm not over that game, man.
I love the game, I really do love it, but there's only so much I can play of it.
Yeah, it really depends on, like, one night I'll play it for an hour, and it's like, wow, everyone's playing, and there's not a lot of tubing, there isn't really much sniping, and everyone's playing nice and all. and then another night you'll get on and it's like a total shit fest. This cacophony of just noob tubes and a 360 intervention dick bags, and it's like, why did I even turn this on?
Well, yeah, very over it. It's very boring. I know it's because Blops has also changed the sensitivity that I'm used to.
Hmm.
So that may have also been why I think I had to raise my sensitivity from is 2 medium, 3 on Modern Warfare 2.
2, yeah.
I
2
think I had
is,
to raise it to 4.
yeah. Yeah, I felt like I really, in Black Ops 2, I really needed to jack mine up because I just felt so sluggish. But I ended up having to lower it because you got to put so many bullets on target to kill somebody. If I need that low sensitivity to aim well.
That's basically why I only use the R870 because I am a terrible aim. So if I find I'm much better with the shotgun than I am any other gun. I can't use SMGs and Blops too. Actually, I'm terrible at it. I should put up gameplay one day. If you hear me in the live comms bitching about dying a lot, it's probably because I've decided to start with an MSMC or something. Can't get the hang of it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad that Peacekeeper came out because it's kind of like it's pretty much an assault, like tiny assault rifle,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so good at mid range. But those other guns, I feel like an SMG you can put rapid fire on it, run around and hit fire and just kill the hell out of everybody. In this game, I don't know, it doesn't feel. I mean, PDW is the best gun in the game besides the pistols.
I'm actually not going to finish this off bitching about it because when Black Ops 2 isn't laggy or a connection based game, when it plays like it should, it feels amazing. It's a lot of fun, anyway. It's definitely more fun than Blops 1 and much more fun than Modern Warfare 3 was to me.
Yeah, yeah, and there are nights when it works for me, and there are nights when it's fun, and those usually coincide with when I'm doing well,
Mm-hmm.
of course. But I need to, I used to just play it all night, and now I just feel the need, like, you know what, quit while I'm ahead or quit while I'm behind, and not. Because if I spend enough time on that, I will get to a point where it's like diminished returns. This is not working. This is not good.
Thank you for joining me, Poptarts. I guess that's
Yes,
the end of the video.
it is the end.
And yeah, let us know what your thoughts on Blops 2 are.
Yeah, it's a terrible, horrible game. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. 8 of those points are just because of the name Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, we'll see you next time.
Alrighty.